on Xilinx ISE. As soon as you click on it, Project Navigator will open and this software will offer you tip of the day. Close tip of the day. Here you can see we have already created project AND-Gate and we have added VHDL file for AND-Gate. We have written code for AND-Gate and we have already synthesized and implemented the design. So what we will do next is from View panel, we have to select Simulation. After that, we have to add TestBench file to the project. So how we will create the new file? Go to the project, click on New Source, click on VHDL TestBench, make sure that the project location is selected and write your file name, say and_gate_te. Make sure your checkbox is checked, click Next, one more time Next and click on Finish. As soon as you do this, your and_gate_tb file is added to the project. Here in error window it is showing some error. Let's have a look at it. In line number 87 there is error near this triangular bracket. We will solve this later on. First have look at our code. Here library file is already included in the code and port mapping is also done in the code. What is the next? Here we can see clock period is defined in our code which is of constant type for 10 nanoseconds. Hence our clock period is constant. We will delete this clock process definition. Delete this code. And we need to remove this triangular bracket from clock period. Save your file. Here you can see there is one more error in line number 80. Yes, in this too you have to remove this triangular brackets. As soon as you do this and save your file, you can see there are no errors in the error panel. Now we will write our code in stimulus process after begin. So what TestBench file will do, it will assign inputs to the input pin. So for AND-Gate, we will write first condition, both the inputs are 0. After writing a first condition, wait for 100 nanoseconds. After that, we will write our second condition for AND-Gate in which one of the input will be 1 and let's say A to 0 and B is 1. Copy your code and paste it twice after this. In our third condition, say A is 1 and B is 0. And in our fourth condition, let's make both the inputs to 1. After writing this, save your file. In your process window, select your TestBench file. In your process window, expand this models in simulator. Double click on simulate behavioral model. As soon as you double click on it, this will ask you, do you want to abort the simulation process now? Click on no. Models and software will open. Here you can have a look at your output. So these are the waveforms for input A, input B and output C. Zoom out this. Here you can see initially on startup of our code both the inputs were 0, hence the output is 0. After waiting for clock period, we have made B to 1. Since A is 0, the output is 0. And our third condition, A is 1 and B is 0. Since B is 0, the output is 0. And in our last, and that is fourth condition, both the inputs were 1. So that the output is 1. So here we can say that VHDL code written for AND-Gate is working according to its truth table and which is correct.